Ranthambore, early morning, full of anticipation and a little emotional. This might be our last safari where we see Riddhi's cubs together. We're here for Riddhi's cubs. जो मिलेगा वही स्टोरी. We roll in from the main gate just after 6. Morning light is soft over the Aravalis. Ranthambore gives, but only if you're patient. We've been coming here for years, and every drive still feels like the first. Today's goal is simple. Find Riddhi's subadult cubs. They're in that short, in-between phase, almost grown, not fully on their own. Tigers mostly live alone. After they leave their mother, it's all about territory. They talk more with scent than with sound. Urine on trunks, scrapes on the track. A clear message to other tigers. This land is taken. Before we find the young ones, we meet the old guard, Ganesh, a dominant male in his prime. He's picked a cool, shaded crevice with a clear view of his patch. For a top predator, rest isn't laziness, it's strategy. Conserving energy is everything. The forest feels quiet, but he's still processing. Every sound, every scent, even with his eyes half closed. That yawn isn't just sleepiness, it's a reset, a stretch that shows power without moving an inch. He knows we're here, but we're background. We give him space and move on. The search for the cubs continues. Tigers can rest for up to 18 to 20 hours a day. That stillness banks the explosive energy needed for a hunt. Seconds that can decide the next few days of survival. Here's one of the princes. Riddhi's male cub. Lanky, a bit awkward, proper teenager energy. The water is his break from the rising heat and the flies. He has his mother's steady look. He's grown up around these green vehicles. To him, they're background, neither threat nor food. That's my inference, but his calm says enough. He watches, yawns, shifts in the water, and settles again. Unlike many cats, tigers are strong swimmers and use water well. It's not only for cooling off. They often work the edges of lakes and nalas, sometimes using water as cover to ambush prey like sambar. For a young male like him, it's also a simple, safe place to be. Time to rest without the constant pressure of figuring out a future territory. This is close, just a few meters away. He's resting, calm and bold. That's youth. He hasn't learnt the deep caution of a fully solitary adult male yet. My guess? His mother could be somewhere in range. And his belly looks full from the night. What you're seeing is real ease. No posing, no performance. Just a wild animal comfortable at home. When we keep distance and stay quiet, our presence fades into the background. You could sit here for an hour and simply watch him breathe. Why sleep in the open? After a successful night feed, mornings are for digestion and rest. A full stomach makes a tiger sluggish. An open spot with good visibility lets him relax and still stay aware. That kind of confidence is typical of subadults, who still feel a bit of protection from their mother. And just like that, the family portrait begins to form. There's the sister and the other brother. For a few brief months, they are a unit, a team. They walk with a purpose, their paths converging. This is the bond, forged through play, shared meals, and common defense. They rely on each other. But the clock is ticking. The bond between tiger siblings is one of the most powerful in the natural world. But it's temporary. As they approach 2 years of age, instinct will begin to override affection. The drive to establish their own territory will push them apart. These same siblings who share this peaceful moment could one day become fierce territorial rivals. Survival is a solitary game. The shores of Rajbagh. There is no better backdrop for this fleeting moment of peace. The tension of the outside world, of finding territory, of future conflict, seems to melt away here. They are just siblings, sharing a patch of sun. Subadult life is a period of intense learning. Every interaction, every hunt with their mother, every moment of rest is a lesson. Here, by the lake, they are learning the rhythms of their domain, where the prey drinks, where the best ambush spots are, and where to find safety. The two brothers, a coalition of the future. For young males, sticking together after leaving their mother can be a huge advantage. They can hold territory and take down larger prey together, at least for a while. Their bond might just last a little longer. But we find the sister in a different zone, alone. And in this, we see the future. Her journey will be different. She will likely try to establish a territory adjacent to her mother's, a subtler, more delicate negotiation of space. A young female's success depends on her ability to find a vacant territory that can support her and her future cubs. Unlike her brothers who may roam far and wide, she often remains closer to her natal range. Her path is one of stealth and strategy, not brute force. To see them together and then apart all in one day, it's a powerful reminder that the forest is never static. It is a world of hellos and goodbyes. We were just lucky enough to witness one of its most poignant chapters.